One love to you, beautiful deep divers of planet Earth. I really do hope you're taking care of yourself, deep divers. Do you love yourself? Do you have self-love? Because a lot of people struggle with this. They say, I love myself, Ralph, but they don't. The reason why is because self-love is more than just bubble baths and hot chocolate. No, self-love is hard work, real hard work. And I love myself. I've been on this journey of self-love over many years. And I realize a lot of people out there who watch my videos are struggling with self-love because you see, every single day you are confronted with so much. Problems at home, heartbreak, bills to pay. You don't like how you look. There are so many things that get people hating themselves. And this video is really going to inspire you. The information I'm about to share with you is really going to make you raise your eyebrows like The Rock. As a psychologist, as a counselor, as someone who's been doing this over a decade, I'm going to share with you the blueprint of self-love. Signs you lack self-love and how to develop it. Are you ready, deep divers? Because we got so much to talk about. But first, let's breathe. That was healthy. Let's go, deep divers. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. What are we doing? Raising the frequency. You better be raising the vibration. Deep divers. Sprinkling that good ass energy on you right now. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. I hope you're taking care of yourself. FaceTiming you right now. If you are watching this video, here to remind you, you are enough, you do enough, and you have enough. It is time for you to start loving yourself that little bit more. If you're ready, I want everybody to smash that like button right now if you support the real. Deep divers, hit that like button right now because somebody out there is struggling with self-love and needs to see this video. A question came to me. Add me on Instagram at Ralph Smart, at Twitter at Infinite Waters. They're like, Ralph, I'm having hard thoughts. I'm in a very hard place in my life right now. And the problem is I don't love myself, Ralph. It's hard for me to practice self-love because I've tried everything. I've read everything, but it's not working. I just don't like being in my body. I feel everyone else is better than me, Ralph. And this is what they sent to me. I'm reading this and I'm thinking, gosh, this is happening. This is a real issue. It's happening to so many people because we're living in an age where you have to be perfect, right? Society wants perfect people. But the truth is, we're not perfect. We are perfectly imperfect. And that's why I always say you have to love your perfect imperfections. Slow motion this side. Deep divers, the information I'm about to share with you is really going to inspire you, and we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? Self-love is self-healing. Self-love is self-healing. Why don't many people love themselves or practice self-love? You see, a lot of people in their mind, they have a very ugly version of who they are. This is the reason why people lack self-love. It's got everything to do with your mind. And this is the reason why you must change how you see yourself. How can we change how we see ourselves? We must learn to become our best friend. Now, little story for you. Story time. When I was making my videos, I had the beautiful afro, in the heart of nature, doing a little samba, baby. I did the self-love challenge. And that is when you share yourself to the world, unedited, unfiltered. This is what you get. Take it or leave it. This is me. I accept myself. I don't care what you think. And I'm still here, deep divers, after all these years. It worked. So I want you to take part in the self-love challenge. Take off the filters. Stop editing your life. Stop showing people only the highlights of your life and start showing people the real, authentic, organic you. Now, what happens to a lot of people? A lot of people go through life and they go through life hating themselves for everything they are not, instead of loving themselves for everything they are. Many people wake up and they blame themselves that it didn't work out. They trash talk themselves for the mistakes they made yesterday. And this is the reason why, to love yourself 100%, you must learn how to forgive yourself. You must realize that it's okay to be the work in progress and the masterpiece at the same time. You must realize that you didn't come here to be perfect. You came here to be real and authentic. You must also let go of society's expectations. You see, the problem with the world is so many people want to fit in. I just want to be myself, deep divers. And that's the reason why I'm practicing self-love every single day. You didn't come here to fit in. You came here to stand out and become custom made. So every single day, remind yourself, a lack of self-love emanates from disconnection within yourself. When you are disconnected with yourself, you enter a lack of self-love. And many people struggle with self-love because they're still trying to impress people, strangers they've never met. They're still trying to do what their parents want, what their friends want, but what do you want? I wrote down, you deserve the love that you so freely give to other people. Let me repeat that. You deserve the love that you so freely give to other people. If you are someone who's trying to fit in, trying to always be liked, people pleasing, that's a sign of a lack of self-love. The reason why is because anytime you're people pleasing, you ain't pleasing yourself. You have to learn the art of filling your own cup. You see, many people go through life feeling inadequate, feeling it's not good enough, feeling that they are not good enough. And this is the reason how a lack of self-love can creep into so many people's lives, because you're like, okay, I have to change myself. And you think if I change myself, I'm going to be happier. No, you end up looking like Leo. That's not a great face to make first thing in the morning, all the time. You can make it once a week, but not all the time. Look, signs of a lack of self-love and how to develop it. I want to remind you that everybody out there is going through something you know nothing about. And that's okay. Many people have a lack of self-love because they suppress how they feel. They suppress what they're going through. And they are ashamed of what they're going through, of what they're dealing with. They're like, hey, I have to be happy all the time. I have to stay positive all the time. No, deep divers, stop torturing yourself. Because you cultivate self-love when you say, you know what? I can have a bad day. You know what? I can pull my hair out. You know what? I messed up yesterday and it's okay. I made a mistake. It's okay. You got to have some humor. But anytime you feel that you're not allowed to make a mistake, you're not allowed to get it wrong, you're not allowed to screw up, you will go through life with a lack of self-love, because in your mind, you should have done better. And now you hate yourself for it. It hangs over you like a heavy cloud. You see, signs of a lack of self-love and how to develop it is all about you realizing it's okay to be where you are. It's okay to be who you are. And it's okay to not be who they want you to be. This is how you begin to love yourself. Many people say yes to people when it's actually a no to themselves. Let me repeat that. Many people, deep divers, say yes to people, but it's actually a no to themselves. So self-love increases with self-expression. Deep divers, the reason why Ralph Smart loves himself is because Ralph Smart is always speaking his truth, even if his voice shakes. I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you my truth. I don't care what you think. Why? Because I respect my authenticity. And this is how to begin to love yourself. You have to remind yourself your voice matters. Don't hide your true expression. Let it out. Signs of a lack of self-love and how to develop it. When you remind yourself, deep divers, the secret of self-love is self-acceptance. Self-acceptance. Many people go through life. One day they wake up, they say, you know what, I want to accept myself. I want to look in the mirror and I want to say thank you. And this is how you begin to love yourself. You look in the mirror and you say thank you every single day, because once again, you have to live with you. Your reflection, you have to say it's good enough. My reflection, the color of my skin is good enough. My hair is good enough. The birthmark on my butt is good enough. Thank you, universe, for how you created me. You see, when we talk of cultivating self-love, it starts with 7-Day Vegan Challenge, the foods you are eating. Go and watch my video on 5 alkaline foods that will change your life forever. When you remind yourself health is wealth, and cultivating self-love starts with your food choice. Just by changing what you eat, you now change the appreciation that you have for yourself. And this is the art of self-love. This is how you master self-love. Every single day, remind yourself of that. You have to eat better to feel better. Cultivating self-love as well is all about you saying, this is me. This is me, world. Take it or leave it. And you have to be so confident in your skin. You have to own your weirdness. When you learn how to own your weirdness, deep divers, you now are mastering self-love. People say, Ralph, you're weird. I'm like, yes, that's the reason why I'm inspiring millions of people. Because I embrace myself. I accept myself. I say nobody is me, and that is my power. And I say I'm not competing with anyone except myself, because I'm not running in your race. I'm running my own race. All the pressure disappears. I can truly move into this authentic being I came here to be. Cultivating self-love is when you say, yes, this is me. You say that aloud. And it's about when you remind yourself every single day, the moment you stop externalizing your value is the moment that you begin to love yourself. The moment you stop externalizing your value is the moment you begin to love yourself. Because you see, deep divers, your true value is internal. And when you can remind yourself that self-love begins with this, it begins with you finding inner validation as opposed to outer validation. You don't have to wait for people to say, hey, you are amazing. You say it to yourself. You don't have to wait for people to like you. You like yourself. You don't have to wait for people to accept you. You accept yourself. This is the foundation of self-love. Self-love is a journey. You can't wake up and say, hey, it's over. No, because every single day, new challenges arise. Sometimes you make a terrible mistake and now you can't forgive yourself. Now you are blaming yourself for something that has already happened. Now you're full of regret, pain, and suffering. And this is the reason why self-love is a whole entire journey of realizing it begins every single day. From the moment you wake up, you got to say, thank you, universe. I am no longer going to hold the past against myself. I wrote down, you have no obligation to your former self. Many people lack self-love because they have an obligation to their former self. When you remind yourself, you have no obligation to who you were yesterday, this is how you begin to love yourself 100%. Allow yourself to be reborn. Allow yourself to be renewed. Allow yourself a second chance. Let me repeat that. Allow yourself a second chance. Allow yourself a second chance. This is how to master self-love. I was in Whole Foods in Santa Monica. A friend of mine said, as someone came out of the door, I've got to fill my own cup. Because if I don't fill my own cup, whose cup am I going to fill? Cultivating self-love is learning the art of filling your own cup until the cup overfloweth and other people are benefiting from your beautiful emanations. The problem is, in this society, a lot of people are not filling their own cup. They're filling the cup of their parents' demands. They want clout. They want to go viral. World star. Are you not entertained? And this is the reason why a lot of people lack self-love, because they don't like how they look, because they say it's not successful. It's not bringing me the results. I've got to change how I look. And you have to actually embrace how you look, because you see, when you realize there's no such thing as a perfect human being who has figured it all out. Everyone is the work in progress and the masterpiece at the same time. We're all figuring this thing out. So you cultivate self-love the moment you are mentally kinder to yourself. How do we become mentally kinder to ourselves? We say, it's just a ride. Oh, the weight has been lifted off my shoulders. We say, at least I did something. At least I made an effort. At least I made an effort. At least I got up and tried. I failed, but at least I tried. Here to remind you, deep divers, you are doing better than you think. Give yourself credit. Be proud of how far you've come, and you will go further. Woo! And that's why I'm just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Beautiful deep divers of planet Earth. I want everybody to hit that like button right now and share this video, because somebody out there needs to see this. Hit that like button, okay? Shout out to everyone who's been getting the new book, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon. And at ralphsmart.com/thebook, the Bible of becoming your greatest version. And there's actually a chapter on self-love. Feel Alive 2 also coming out. And Book of 1111 Quotes. Go and check out that new book at ralphsmart.com/thebook. Check out all new designs at ralphsmart.com/clothes, the Infinite Order store. Good ass Prana shirts. Be inspired, deep divers. Once again, how you are is good enough. Love the flawed you, because that's what makes you special. What? Slow motion this side. I said love the flawed you, because that's what makes you special. Let me say it one more time. I said you better love the flawed you, because that's what makes you special. We're actually drawn to people's imperfections more than their perfections. Why? Because it shows they're human. It shows they're just like us. I love all of you deep divers. Peace. Infinite Waters diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy, peace. Once again, deep divers, make sure you hit that like button, share the video, subscribe, and leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation. And let me know how this video inspired you. One love, peace.